All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Solana. Before we get into the Solana's update, just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for tuning in, day out, and showing tremendous amount of love. I love you all, and continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these updates for you guys, and happy holidays to everyone. Hope you guys are having a wonderful time with your family and friends. So if we're looking at the entire markets right now, we're pretty much seeing a lot of green across the board, a little bit of red, for a few handful coins, but overall things are still looking great. But as far as Solana is concerned, you guys can see it's down about 0.6% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down only 0.1% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. But if we're looking at its price, guys, $113 is the price currently, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $4.7 billion, and the market cap is currently sitting at 48.5 million. So things are looking really great, and to be quite frank with you guys, especially the fact that Sol has entered back in the 61.8 fib zone. We're seeing it holding really good right now, and that might come as a surprise to a lot of people that are coming new to the space. You might see a little bit of a retracement, but the way Solana is holding right now is something that is worthwhile noting. But aside from this, before we get further into the update, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So if we're looking at as far as the development side of things goes, you guys can see Solana's Jupiter exchange of course on OTC just hits another all-time high in the pre-market, and you guys can see Jupiter airdrop is set to be launched in January. And if you guys do follow me on my channel, you guys know that I am extremely excited for this airdrop, because this is something that I have such high hopes on, especially the way that the Solana entire ecosystem is exploding right now. This DEX that is built on Sol, I think, is going to come and battle it out with the giants like Uniswap. And speaking about battling it out, we're seeing a lot of Sol-based projects actually entering the top 100 and even battling it out with other ETH projects or their competitors, because right now Solana has so much momentum, so that can lead Sol projects to really outpace majority of the other projects, and that's what we're seeing happening right now. And honestly, going into this bull market, I think SLP tokens are going to be something a lot of people will be paying attention to. So if you don't know what SLP tokens are built on the Solana blockchain. How we see ERC20, which are built on ETH, that's what SLP tokens are, which are built on Sol. And I think that is where majority of the interest will lie on moving in the future. And speaking about moving in the future, even at new developers, when they're looking to launch their project, Solana blockchain is going to be one of the ones that are really attractive compared to some of its competitors. And I think this time around we're going to see Sol really show its value. Of course, last bull cycle, I've mentioned this to you guys before, last bull cycle, Sol was pretty new. It was fairly new. And if you remember, Ethereum, when it was early launch, it went through so much FUD. There were times where people were calling ETH a scam coin. Literally, I remember that. If you're a crypto OG back in 2016 days, guys, you'll remember ETH, there were some people calling it a scam. And we've seen Sol go through a lot of major FUD, huge roadblocks coming in the way. The biggest roadblock that I can think of is, of course, the FTX collapse, which caused a huge sell-off for Sol. But these roadblocks come in the way, but the people that understand what a certain project is doing, and if you kind of stick to it, overall the patience really does reward you. And speaking about patience, guys, there is so many people on my channel, and yes, you guys would be surprised that there were people that were accumulating around this range. What if I told you there were tons and tons of viewers of mine on my channel that were covering that were picking up Sol and adding it in their portfolio. Remember, around this range, uncertainty levels were insanely high. Not a lot of people were bullish. Not a lot of people cared about Sol, but the ones that really understood it were the ones that were accumulating, and those are the people that are smiling right now around these prices. So, this should go, day in, day out, saying the same, message to you guys, that patience is so important. Doing your due diligence and research is so important. If you've done that, then like I said, patience is your number one key to follow. And of course, now exactly what we were projecting on my channel, everyone is turning bullish on Sol. If you do follow me on my channel, this is something I've been referring to, that we're going to see more and more people come out and become bullish on Sol once we start seeing 3-digit Solana price come in. That's exactly what we're seeing happening. And not only that, you can look at this Bonk airdrop is based on the tasks you completed. Some users claimed up to 135 Bonk worth of $2,550. So remember this Bonk that was happening. This has got a lot of people free $2,550 up to that, which is 135 million Bonk for just participating and completing some tasks. And that was what Bonk airdrop was all around. And the way this memecoin handled that, the way that engaged with the community, wow, like never seen something like that before as far as the memecoin is concerned. So hats off to the people at the Bonk community. Really, really good stuff that they have done. And of course, that is causing Sol to gain traction as well, surprisingly. Of course, Solana's move is the reason as to why we did see Bonk explode as well. But it's just go hand in hand, and that's something that a lot of people tend to forget. But what we're seeing with Solana now, let's go on the hourly time frame. I'm going to give you guys my personal thoughts as to what we could see happening with Sol. So let me switch to the hourly time frame. So I want you guys to take a look at this price. We're bouncing back and forth at this support line, which is at $108. And what the craziest thing right now that you guys might not pay attention to is this. We've seen two different retests at the support line, which was a resistance, and both different times we've seen this support play out for us. You could see this for yourself, two different bounces and two different pumps that you can see happen. So once we did see a retest, we saw the price of Sol go up another 7%, and right now it's up about 5% right now from its earlier retest around this $108. So basically the moral of the story is Solana's momentum right now is extremely bullish, and again, that is not a surprise to any one of us. If we're looking at BTC dominance, this is something that you guys want to be looking at very closely. We've seen Bitcoin dominance really pushing down from its high, which was just on December 7th at 55.26%. And you guys can see we're seeing BTC dominance pulling down. This is beautiful for altcoins. Literally look at altcoins right now. Even though Bitcoin is seeing a little bit of a minor retracement, we're not seeing BTC hovering in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. You can clearly see we're below that. But despite that fact, dominance index going down is causing majority of the coins in the crypto space to be going up right now. And you can literally see this for yourself. QNT, can't believe QNT's pushing up right now. I wish QNT stood around the $100 mark because I wanted to accumulate a little bit more. But QNT decided to pump. You can see Sand up 10.1%, LDO, ORDI, Rose, AXS. Pretty much you guys can get the idea as to what I'm saying. So really nice for altcoin holders, but really loving the way Solana is holding. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. And like I said, I'm really excited to see after the holiday news if we're going to hear some sort of news that could come out that could potentially maybe confirm a Solana ETF. Again, that's just pure speculation, but let's see. I hope that happens. If that happens, I'm really excited then. But yeah, that is it for today's update. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. See you tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.